Hello again everyone, I'm Paul the Nitro Skyrus and welcome to this edition of the Nitro Corner. Today is Saturday and it's time for part 1 of our weekend report, the Smackdown report. So let's get right into it. First off, Theodore Long comes out there and states that he calls out Christian and discusses the controversies surrounding his title match against Randy Orton at Capital Punishment. Yes, Christian's foot was underneath the rope. The referee's decision, though, is final. Randy Orton keeps the world's heavyweight title. Well, Teddy Long apologizes for it, but he reiterates once again the referee's decision is final. That makes Christian very livid. He wants a return match. But Theodore Long throws a chain in his plans. Teddy Long says, you have to beat Kane tonight. If you beat Kane, you will get one more opportunity at the world's heavyweight title. Of course, Christian and Christian's new BF, Michael Cole, are up in arms over the fact that Theodore Long is forcing Christian to do this. Hey, Christian, do yourself a favor. Earn the opportunity, will you please? So that would be your main event. Now, later on, that would change a little bit and it would have a different outcome. Moving on now, the first contest sees Sin Cara score a victory over Ted DiBiase. Sin Cara continues to improve with his aerial ability and has really started to impress me as one of the future stars of the WWE. Next up is a return grudge match as Cody Rhodes scores a victory over Daniel Bryan thanks to the Crossroads, and then he puts a bag over his head. I don't know what the deal is with the bag over the head. Just because you got a face mask on, which you don't need. Let's face facts, the nose is healed, just like Cowboy Bob Orton's cast on his arm. It is healed, folks. Trust me. He's just using it as an excuse and a weapon. Next up, the Big Show had a promo saying that Mark Henry was in the wrong place at the wrong time. But lo and behold, who shows up? Mark Henry, taking out the Big Show. I mean, he really took him out. Picked him up like a football tackle style and drove him right through the pipes and the curtains and stuff like that. Left him laying on the floor. Now, that's impressive. Be on the lookout for Mark Henry in the near future as well. Next up, a return match for the Intercontinental title as Ezekiel Jackson forces Wade Barrett to submit. Ezekiel Jackson wins that bout. He remains Intercontinental Champion. Next up, a return contest sees Heath Slater and Justin Gabriel beat the Uso brothers thanks to a small package from Heath Slater to score the win. Next up, Jinder Mahal and Yoshitatsu fought to a no contest. Actually, the match never started as Jinder Mahal and the Great Khali attacked Tatsu before the match started. Jinder talks about afterward how he is going to dominate the WWE. Be on the lookout for Jinder Mahal in the near future. And then the main event as Kane scores a disqualification victory over Christian. Now you might, because of course outside interference by the world's strongest man, Mark Henry, on Kane. Now, you might be thinking, oh my goodness, Christian is going to cry and moan like a loser that he is. Oh, I got screwed again. Oh, I got screwed again. Well, Theodore Long comes out there and recognizes that Christian will be bellyaching and complaining as usual, decides to change the match. It was to be a second main event as Kane teamed up with the World Heavyweight Champion Randy Orton to take on Christian and the man that caused his disqualification, Mark Henry. Theodore Long reiterates that if Christian was the winner of that tag match, Christian would get a world title shot. And at the end of the day, thanks to the world's strongest slam, Christian and Mark Henry score a surprise win over Randy Orton and Kane. That means Christian gets one more title shot at the world's heavyweight title. And that ends Smackdown for this week. All in all, Smackdown was a pretty okay show this week with with a title defense by Ezekiel Jackson, and of course the Christian controversy, as I like to call it, Christian bellyaching and complaining, but he gets another title shot. Well, that's it for part one of the weekend report. I'll be back shortly with part two of the weekend report, the Nitro Top 10. Until then, I'm Paul the King Skyler saying we'll take a break. We'll be right back with part two. So long, everybody.